Hi, this is Tesla Radiant Energy 4. Someone asked me to explain a little better relationship between brown gas and radiant energy, Tesla's radiant energy, which is true because I said in previous video just few things about it. Before, I want to tell you that my first project in energy research a long time ago started with hydrogen production. So I have experience, knowledge, and in this area. So we have built several brown gas generators, other electrolyzer, our own. This our latest 600 watts brown gas generator. It is experimental electrolyzer. As you can see in previous video that I work with others way to split the water. Let's back to radiant energy. Let's back to X-rays. It is just simplified diagram. When you have high speed of electron which hits the metal plate and on angle, the X-ray appears. If the voltage is higher, the higher vacuum of in the side of tube, the X-ray are more powerful and can penetrate in many materials. So it depends of high voltage which produce high speed of particles, electrons here. Tesla worked with that. Actually, maybe he discovered X-rays before Röntgen, but he didn't pay attention which he received from his photograph Allais, and later Röntgen came with his discovery about X-rays. After that, everybody worked on with X-rays, Tesla as well, and Tesla also tried to see can he reflect forward X-rays, and he did. He tried to find which material reflect more, which absorb, and so on. He have found, and he published a result that material which reflect more X-rays than other is the same line of elements, metals, like in Volta's effect. So which means that on right side material will reflect much better than material on left side. And he said that it must be something because it's identical. When I work with hydrogen production, and like I said in previous video, that in chemistry is known that there are many different layers of hydrogen activity. It depends of over potential of supertension of cathode. It's the same, exactly the same line of metals. So this platinum and other metal on the left side, they are actually absorb hydrogen, and they need low over voltage to produce hydrogen. How this we are going to forward? We need more and more voltage to split the water. So, but this hydrogen, let's say hydrogen produced by zinc cathode is more active than hydrogen produced with gold cathode. We know that platinum can absorb 700 values of volumens of hydrogen than cathode has. So it is hydrogen penetrate inside of platinum cathode. How we are going on the right side, the cathode going to be more solid, and ions had collision with cathode. Over here I will explain simply effect how when we insert in some solution, let's say ferrichloride, hydrogen, which we get from no matter how, from let's say from bottle, when we insert in solution, this hydrogen will not react with ferrium chloride. But if we put zinc, actually zinc, if pure zinc do not react with acids, but impurities which zinc has, it acts like battery, electrolysis, like galvanic. So the hydrogen will produce, and it is known and make reaction with ferrichloride. It is known like nascent hydrogen, which means the hydrogen in the moment of creation. This hydrogen is more active than hydrogen from bottle. But this hydrogen, when will go out, he is not active anymore. So just in the moment of creation, it so when we try to compare where is the radiant energy, here we can produce on two ways, with choosing metal from right side for cathode. In that case, the collision will happen between ion and the cathode, which need more voltage to cathode to give electron. So when collision happen, radiant energy appears. It is not in like X-rays, because it's very low voltage, but anyway there is a radiant energy which is joined with hydrogen. Like over here also, when electron hits the plate, some amount of energy transform into heat and some amount transform in X-rays. The same is here. When ion hits the cathode, some amount is transformed in heat and some amount in radiant energy, which attached to the bubbles. In the bubbles is hydrogen, and it is attached to the hydrogen, and this hydrogen has different properties than hydrogen get with lower voltage. Another way is to get speed which means more voltage which hits the cathode, actually applied to the cathode, will produce current peaks. Bigger current peaks gives speeder. The speed will be faster, the ions will be faster, collision will be more powerful, and more energy will be attached to the hydrogen. Over here I made this measurement long time ago when I apply it is the current through brown gas generator. The zero line is down here. When it is a steady current, so it is the value of steady current. As we know that brown gas generator we cannot get with steady current, it must be pulsating. So I next measurement was with pulsating. This is the same picture, just easy, so we can see how bigger current peak is than was steady current. This peak, current peak, produce faster ions to the cathode and collision. So this peak is happen because it is analogy of electrolyzer. Electrolyzer has capacitance. That's why we have these peaks. It is standard peak current, like we are charging capacitor. So brown gas is actually a mixture of different activity of hydrogen. So hydrogen which was produced here is like, let's say, ordinary hydrogen, but this amount of hydrogen which will produce by this will be more active. So it's the, I think, the better explanation to say that brown gas is mixture of different activities. If you want to get ratio more active hydrogen than low active hydrogen, we need to apply more higher pulses, but we'll get a low amount of gas. So we have, but this amount of gas will be more active, more powerful than. So we have to choose what we want: amount of gas or active gas. Also is very interesting to say here that the battery has lead battery has lead for cathode, but if we charge the battery with high pulses, high current pulses, the same thing, because we can see here, but the lead is on the right side, which means that hydrogen produced in lead battery is more active, but it is not what hold the charge. But if we can use that to with high pulses to get more active charge of the battery, so which means that properties, behavior of this battery could be different than the battery which is charged on the steady current. There is many things for research forward for charging battery, because lead battery, because already has lead for cathode, and to produce gas in not just brown gas. So it is theory how to go forward to get much better gas. I think that's all for now. Thank you for watching this video.